rise and shine. Feeling fine. We got a mind to bringing you the latest news and things we can do. Morning mayhem, sports news and the daily updates. We're on your side. Special guests and interviews galore. We're taking over Woodland Regional. We're knocking down the door.
Good morning, Woodland, and welcome to November 7th. A delightful day outside, just the right amount of sunlight and humidity and air quality. It's good morning. It's good morning. It's just right. You can actually smell the leaves in the air, or maybe in the gutter. I don't know, like because it rained a little bit. It's just right.
You're very poetic for a Thursday.
It feels.
Yeah, what is going on?
It feels autumnal.
Oh,
No, it
I
doesn't.
do like that
No,
word.
it doesn't.
I
It
do
feels like
that word.
spring.
Yeah, well, yeah. All right, smells autumnal, feels like spring. Yesterday felt like early summer.
Yes.
God, I don't know what happened. God, it was like hot in the gym last night, but we'll talk about
It
that when we
was.
get to the
It
sports
was.
segment. Yeah, it was a lot warmer than I expected, and sometimes when you wear a hoodie to work every day, you second guess yourself. I don't know if this was the right choice.
Layers, coach. Layers.
Layers, yeah. A tank top would have been nice coming to
Yes.
school, maybe some sandals. Today is Thursday. It is a B day. There's a B day all day long. It is, well, it's a Baba week because
It
there
is.
was no
That's right.
Tuesday. So what do you do? Put something in on Tuesday?
Zero.
Zero. Boba.
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 Boba Fett.
Boba.
Boba Fett. Today's event, November 7th, for the United States held one of its most contested and controversial presidential elections, and that was the one between Bush and Gore. And the election came down to the results in, where of all places, Florida, with the concept of the hanging chads.
Oh,
Do you
yes.
ever remember what the hanging chads were?
Oh yeah.
Remember how they had to vote? They had to punch holes into their ballots to make that where they were voting.
Mhm.
And they were saying if those little things didn't come off, it wasn't an actual fully marked ballot.
Well,
So-
because you also had some where they would try to change the vote after they'd punched the cord. So which one was punched more?
right, which one had less Chad? I don't know. And whoever's going to name their kid Chad after that, I don't know. Like that's not really. The Supreme Court eventually halted the recount, making the Bush president, and this election highlighted the impact of the Electoral College and sparked discussions about voting reform. And even though that was back in 2000,
Nothing changed.
nothing changed. Today's birthday is Lorde, the New Zealand singer-songwriter, was born on this day and known for her breakout hit Royals. And we want to give a little piece of that.
No.
No, was the Royals. There you go. That's all
There
you're
you
gonna
go.
get. Yep,
There you
I
go.
got it. That was a little bit. I was like, right. That was pitch perfect.
You
right
were
on
you
it.
were almost right there.
And today's International Day of Medical Physics, established by the International Organization for Medical Physics. It celebrates the contributions of medical physicists who play a crucial role in healthcare, particularly in imaging and radiation therapy, improving patient safety and treatment outcomes. And one of the fastest growing medical fields is imaging and ultrasound tech. So we see a lot of kids moving into those fields right now. And did you know that toenails grow so much slower than fingernails? I didn't know that.
I will check.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
But you should probably have to cut your fingernails twice to toenails once.
Okay.
All right. And that's what we have for today. No birthdays today.
No.
No one's
birthdays.
birthday. Yeah.
November 7th.
Tomorrow's the last day of turning your candy. Today, Reverend Edwin Perez is coming in to speak at the GSA. That's going to be in room 212. Grab your chalk. You're going outside to chalk the walk with your best buddy crew. So make sure you're outside after school. I don't know if they'll have it as well.
Today.
Oh, did I say yesterday? Or
Today.
tomorrow?
No, today.
Whole Latte Love is going to be on November 8th and 9th. So on Friday and Saturday, there's 2 showings, both at 7 p.m. If you want tickets for that, scan the QR code. You'll see that up on the screen. Again, the screen is on reading16ct.org if you're looking for it. We'll get that for you on Hawk Headlines as well. You can access your school portraits if you go to legacyfindmycode.com. That's one of the biggest emails we get, phone calls. How do I get my school pictures? So you can use that scan that's there, or you can go to legacyfindmycode.com, all one word and all right there. Go ahead, tell us whether or not you want to keep daylight savings time or if you do not want daylight savings time. Right now, we are in regular time. We are not in daylight savings time. That starts in the spring. We have a college visit today?
Rhode Island College.
Today, Rhode Island College will be here at 11 a.m. for those of you who signed up in the Career Center. And I think we're going to bump over to the news with Tomlin. Over to the news. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that's November 13th. Yeah, we're going to the news. News with Tomlin.
And now, with the latest headlines, over to the news desk with Tomlin.
Morning, a couple top stories to start your day. To begin, to quote Jimmy Carville, it's the economy, stupid. Thus has begun the analysis, the figuring out what happened on election day. Exit polls show that overwhelming number of Americans, the economy was the number one issue. Whereas going into the elections, most pollsters had argued that was going to be other topics. So it looks like the majority of Americans voting voted purely on where they felt economically as compared to 4, 8, 10, 20 years ago.
So things got more
Okay.
expensive.
So yeah, the overwhelming feeling in America is that the economy is worse off than it was 2, 3, 4, 5, 20 years ago. However, what's kind of fascinating is every marker we have to identify is the economy good or bad actually says the exact opposite, which is one of the fun things in the economy where the economy might be in a good position, but if people feel that it's
Right.
not, then it becomes a self-fulfilling piece.
Well, the economy is the business structure.
Well, the economy is warm, fuzzy feelings, and whether or not you have them.
exactly.
The
Exactly.
economy is your wallet. That's what most people say.
No, well,
It's the warm fuzzies. Do you feel that you are able to acquire what you want, when you want, how you want?
That's your wallet.
If you don't feel that way, then it's not doing good. If you feel that way, then it's doing awesome.
but businesses are doing well. and
Companies are doing amazing.
That's the
Employment is
economy.
up.
right?
Yeah.
But they're not. The reason they're doing well is if they're not paying their employees, they're going to make more record profits. But the employees themselves aren't going to have that income, perhaps. to
You
go back
also
into
have
it.
the rampant price gouging amongst produce.
What price gouging?
I never
That-
heard of that.
That's not really happening.
You have corporations.
according to all the reports, that's not happening at all.
Year over year, you have corporations making record profits. So the
Yeah.
economy is doing very well. It's not trickling down.
Right. So is that inflation?
We're
Of
not
course
yet.
not.
We're not yet into inflation. We're in neither recession nor inflation. The economy is doing
It's
good.
just companies controlling price.
All right. Fast moving wildfire fueled by sticking to happy news.
Oh, yeah.
Fast moving wildfire
I
fueled
see
by
what
heavy
you did
winds
there.
was tearing through a community northwest of Los Angeles for a second day Thursday after destroying dozens of homes and forcing thousands of residents to flee when it exploded in size in only a few hours. The mountain fire prompted evacuation order Wednesday for more than 10,000 people as it threatened 3,500 structures in suburban communities, ranches, and agriculture areas around. Camarillo, California, Governor Gavin Newsom said in a statement, the fire was at 0% containment late Wednesday.
0%.
0%.
That's
scary.
not good.
That's
Now,
scary.
this doesn't happen to be around a certain film star that you're familiar with, is it?
no.
Okay.
Not that I know of. I don't think so.
Also, in local news, we continue with warnings for fires in Connecticut as we continue to see next to no rain.
Oh yeah, the sign. I didn't check the sign out in the center of Beacon Falls.
I didn't
but
drive by it, but
Yeah.
normally it has been over
It
on the
does
higher
let
side.
you know. Yeah, it's been in the red and yellow
Mhm.
quite some time,
There's rumors we're going to be getting rain Saturday night. So
but enough. It's going to be enough.
no, God no. Israel's parliament passed a law early Thursday that would allow it to deport family members of Palestinian attackers, including the country's own citizens, to the war-ravaged Gaza Strip or other locations. The law, which was championed by members of Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's Likud party and his far-right allies, passed with a 61-41 vote, but legal experts said that any attempt to implement it would likely lead to it being struck down by Israeli courts. In Ukraine, dozens of Russian drone targets the Ukrainian capital Kyiv in a nighttime attack that lasted 8 hours, authorities said Thursday, as Russia kept up relentless pounding of Ukraine after more than 1,000 days of war. Russian forces fired lone drones and swarms of drones that entered Ukrainian airspace from various directions at a variety of altitudes, officials said, in an apparent attempt to stretch air defense systems and unnerve city residents. Several large airstrikes hit Beirut's southern suburbs early Thursday, including one of a site adjacent to Lebanon's only international airport. The Israeli military had issued an evacuation notice for the site, saying there was Hezbollah facilities there without giving more details.
Toenails grow slower than fingernails.
Hey, listen, you want news? I bring you the actual news and what's going on in the world.
Yes, you do. And that's the news with Tomlin, unless that wasn't the news.
Well, I mean, there's a story about a kitten finding a puppy and being friends. We don't need to talk about that. We can move on with the
Oh,
news.
what a happy story.
No, we're good.
And that's
Happy
the news
Thursday.
with Tomlin. Over to the sports desk with Mama Manning.
Here's a shot at the buzzer. Strike three call. What a catch. Touchdown.
Time now for sports with Mama Manning.
Good morning. Good morning. Last night.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, you were sleeping on that one.
I was
Last night.
daydreaming. Last night.
Girls volleyball.
Girls volleyball.
Walloped. Wyndham.
Yes, the Wyndham Whippets.
The Whippets. 3-0.
3-0.
What a game.
Indeed. Second set was pretty impressive just with the
Oh my
service.
God.
Yeah.
Yes.
run.
Great services. Is there a word for the soft touches over the net?
A tip
A
or
tip.
a dink.
Oh.
Yeah.
And kills. Our kills
Kills.
were working.
Yes.
Great angles.
Oh, yeah.
Look at
Oh,
you.
yeah.
A lot
Look
of
at
energy.
you.
Yeah.
Good
We
morning.
definitely had some good approaches.
We had a couple of aces.
Couple aces.
Yeah.
Tennis term.
Volleyball term.
Yeah.
It's volleyball. I think volleyball was there before tennis.
Volleyball is older than tennis? Wow.
Volleyball was back in the day.
Of the
I think-
Romans. I mean,
yes.
come on.
The Romans used to play it while they were on leave on beach.
From
Yes.
gladiators.
Yes. They went to
Gladiatorial
the
combat.
Amalfi Coast where they would set up nets made with their togas and use their helmets, which were basically round.
I believe it
and-
was Odysseus who,
Oh,
who on the
boy.
island of the Cyclopses.
I'll have to call Gail about that. All right. So they play Sacred Heart Academy Friday night.
Friday night here,
Here. 5:30.
5:30 start.
Sacred Heart Academy.
SHA.
Yeah. Too bad for them.
Yes.
Good for us. Okay. Thursday tonight we have the diving state championship 5:30 at Sheehan. Girls swim trials are on Saturday at Cheshire 11:15. Girls swimming championship is next Wednesday 12 at Cornerstone. And of course, Friday night is our football game. It is away at Ansonia. Change
Ooh.
on the time. It is 6 p.m. start.
That's gonna be a good one.
Yeah. Speaking of good ones,
Oh.
last night, UConn,
Oh, I watched.
they opened the season.
Yeah, they did.
4 new starters. Things were clicking.
It looked smooth.
It was amazing.
The passing is a lot sharper than I think it was even last year.
A little
So-
slow on the defense, but
Little-
that'll
well,
happen.
That'll come in time.
So a 92-56 win over Sacred Heart.
yeah.
from
University, not academy. I just want to point that out. Yes.
Yes.
A lot of Sacred Hearts out there.
Yeah.
Yes. And the girls play BU tonight, 7 p.m. New banner was revealed. The new banner in
I
Lample.
did not see that. I
And
came
the
in late
new
on the game.
scoreboard. The thing is massive. I would not want to sit anywhere near it in case it falls
Is it
down.
like Dallas Cowboys massive?
2/3 of that.
Okay.
Is it center court?
No, it's off to the side.
It's off to the side. All right.
Yeah.
I was going to say, because I didn't see it on screen when the game was going on.
Oh, they showed it in the second half.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. Yep. So I have to ask Coach this question. So little Hurley was on the bench coaching. Is he a volunteer coach? Is he a paid coach?
I don't know, but it looked like they got the band back together.
Yeah. Wow.
But it would be good. I mean, like he was a practice player. He was always helping out on the bench in his
He had
tenure
minutes.
there.
He had minutes.
So
So we'll see what happens.
yeah, it'll be interesting to find out how that saga continues.
Yes, the Hurley dynasty,
Oh, the dynasty.
as we're looking for 3 in a row,
That would be
I
cool.
like it.
That would be cool.
or topping Wooden 7 in a row.
Oh, one can only dream. One can only dream. All right. And that's the sports with Mama Manning. Well, people, it's Thursday. It's one more day to go. Well, actually, 2 days. This day didn't really start. So you got today and then tomorrow to get to the weekend. But I'm sure you're going to make it through just fine. So why don't you have yourself a great day? And remember, on behalf of the show, she's Mama Manning. He's Tomlin. I'm Amato. Good morning, Woodland.
It's a wild ride. Sports news and the daily updates, we're on your side. Special guests and interviews galore. We're taking over Woodland Regional. We're knocking down
every morning at 7 a.m.
Check us out on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram too. We're streaming on Spotify. We're reaching out to you. Join the Morning Mayhem crew.
Knocking down the door.